Hi viewers, in today's video we'll discuss about cancer, its types, causes and the common forms of cancer that are prevalent. Cancer is a group of diseases where cells grow out of control, invade, erode and destroy the normal tissues. Cancer is one of the most common diseases in the world. 1 in 4 deaths are due to cancer. 67% of the deaths occur in people above 65 years of age. Lung cancer is the most common cancer in males, and breast cancer is very common with females. How do we differentiate normal cells and cancer cells? Normal cells grow, divide and die in a normal pattern. Cancer cells do not die. They keep on growing and dividing in an abnormal pattern. These are the characteristic features of cancerous cell. Here there are many cells that continue to grow and divide. There is a lot of variations in size and shapes of the cells. Here the nucleus is larger and darker than the normal cell. There are abnormal number of chromosomes arranged in a disorganized pattern in a cancerous cell. There is a cluster of cells without any boundary. How do we differentiate a benign tumor and a malignant tumor? Benign tumor usually grows inside the lumen, whereas in malignant tumor, the cells grow abnormally inside the lumen. They cross the basal lamina and spread to the external tissues. Cancer can be commonly divided into 4 types: carcinoma, sarcomas, lymphomas and leukemias. Carcinoma is the most common type of cancer. It begins in the epithelial tissue of the skin or in the tissues that line the internal organs. It may or may not spread to the other parts of the body. Whereas in sarcoma, the cell growth begins in the myoepithelial cells, bones, or in the soft tissues of the body, including cartilage, fat, muscles, blood vessels, fibrous tissues, or other connective and supportive tissues. Lymphoma is a cancer that affects the lymphocytes, particularly lymph nodes, spleen, thymus, bone marrow, and other parts of the body. Leukemia is nothing but the malignancy of blood cells. In leukemia, abnormal blood cells are produced in the bone marrow. The abnormal cells continue to grow and divide in an abnormal way, causing crowding of the normal blood cells. Finally, the body is unable to fight against infection, leads to bleeding disorders and inadequate oxygen transportation. Nearly 200 types of cancers are being identified till date. Many risk factors such as age, gender, lifestyle patterns can add up to the chances of getting cancer. It is usually not caused by only one risk factors but by several of them. The more the risk factors we have, the higher the chances of getting cancers, and only 7% of all these human cancers are hereditary. Some environmental factors initiate consecutive genetic mutations that would alter the normal pathway of cellular proliferation and differentiation. Genetic mutations in 4 group of genes such as proto-oncogenes, tumor suppressor genes, apoptosis genes and DNA repairing genes play a major role in altering the normal cell division. So, individuals working in areas of asbestos, nickel, chrome, and radioactive isotopes are proven to get cancer easily. Dust, smoke, and chemicals in air is a main contributing factor for lung cancer. Air pollution can be caused by transportation, power generation, industrial or agricultural emissions, residential heating, and cooking. Depending on the level of exposure, the cause for lung and bladder cancer is high. Viral infections such as human papilloma virus can cause oral, cervical, and skin cancers. Schistosomiasis is a parasite which is prevalent in Middle East is a predisposing factor for bladder cancer. Stress increases the risk of cancer by affecting the immune and endocrine function. Accumulated repression of emotions may increase the stress level, thereby affecting the prognosis of cancer and quality of life, and thereby increases the mortality risk. Salted fish, fast foods, processed foods contain a substance called as sodium nitrate, which is a kind of salt used to preserve food. Researchers suggest that high levels of sodium nitrate can cause problems as colorectal cancer, leukemia, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, ovarian cancer, stomach, esophageal, pancreatic, and thyroid cancers. Processed meat, red meat, barbecues, and charred meat contain a substance called heterocyclic amine, which are formed in foods that are cooked at high temperature, blackened, and charred. They are proved to increase the risk of colorectal, esophageal, and stomach cancer. Drinking alcohol increases the risk of oral, esophagus, colorectal, liver, and breast cancer. All type of alcoholic drinks including red and white wine, beer, cocktails, and liquor are linked with cancer. The more you drink, the higher the cancer risk. Diethylstilbestrol is a synthetic estrogen used by medical team to support the woman during pregnancy have an increased risk of breast cancer after 40 years. The prenatal hormone levels influence breast cancer risk. Now, let us see the types of cancer. Lung cancer is the number one cause of death in men and women all over the world. Active smoking is the major cause and passive exposure to tobacco and other type of pollutants remain as a causative factor in non-smokers. This can be either small cell lung cancer or non-small cell lung cancer. Breast cancer is the most common cancer in women and affects nearly 1 in 8 women. The rate usually increases with age. This is the second leading cause of death in women after lung cancer. Colon cancer is the third most common cancer among men and women. Typically affects the older adults, usually begins as benign tumors and later develop into malignant cells. Rectal cancer arises from the lining of the rectum. The rate increases with age and most of the time diagnosed after 50 years of age. Prostate cancer is the carcinoma of the prostate gland, which is the most common type of cancer in men above the age of 65 years. It is one of the type of cancer in which the prognosis is very good. Usually the cells grow slowly and the treatment is generally effective. Skin cancer often develops on the skin that is exposed to the sun rather than the unexposed areas. It can be either basal cell carcinomas, squamous cell carcinomas, and melanomas. It is very common among outdoor workers, sportsmen, and sunbathers, and is very common among fair skinned people than the dark. Testicular cancer is the most common cancer in men between the age group of 15 to 35 years and with 95% effective prognosis. Ovarian cancer is the fifth most common cancer in women above 50 years. Prognosis depends on the stage and the grade of carcinoma. Good prognosis is seen in first and second grade, and poor prognosis is associated with third and fourth grade carcinomas. Uterine cancer is one of the most common cancer in women. 80% of the diagnosis in uterine cancer is usually done in stage 1 and 2, and as it is diagnosed early, the prognosis is usually very good. Pancreatic cancer is common in men than in women and usually occurs after 45 years. Pancreatic cancer tend to spread very fast before diagnosis and is considered to be the most deadliest form of cancer. Leukemia is a type of cancer of blood and bone marrow. It is most common among the childhood cancer. The rate is high in boys than the girls. Children are more likely to be cured permanently than the adults. The 7 warning signs of cancer include a change in the bowel or bladder habit that may be either constipation or a loose stool, a sore that doesn't heal, unusual bleeding or discharge from any opening in the body, unexplained weight loss and loss of appetite, difficulty in swallowing or chronic indigestion, lumps present anywhere in the body, a nagging cough or persistent hoarseness of voice. A regular self breast examination helps to identify breast cancer in its early stage, which thereby improves the prognosis of the condition. A routine physical examination with any of the 7 signs of cancer and abnormal self breast examination findings can help the physician to rule out the cancer in an early stage. The confirmation of diagnosis can be done with MRI, that is magnetic resonance imaging studies, or a CAT can be used, that is computerized axial tomographic studies. A prostatic ultrasound or a rectal probe can be used to identify prostate cancers. Tissue biopsy studies are helpful in ruling out some particular type of cancers. Fine needle aspiration studies are helpful to rule out some type of cancers. Till now, we have discussed about the cancer, types of cancer, the common forms of cancer that are prevalent, signs and symptoms, diagnosis of cancer. The management of cancer will be dealt in the further videos. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.